The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Good morning, everybody. How are you doing? It is me, the Appalachian American. I'm here. It's coffee and gaming time. I'm excited. We're going to talk about today's current events, news, popular events that are going on. I don't know. And I've also got a crazy Australian, the left-hand man, the author himself, David Applegate.
G'day, friends and fans. Welcome to another coffee and gaming / let's talk pop culture, shall we?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, it's gotten a lot of like news and stuff. We do that a lot while we game and stuff in the background. So if anybody's here for the first time, welcome. Hope you're doing well. I know we got some people rolling in from X. One person in the old YouTube. But anyway, we're gonna get started in the game. I've been playing Uncharted lately. I've been on an Uncharted kick, and sure continue on with that.
Uncharted was the series that propelled Naughty Dog into the AAA gaming sphere.
Yeah.
And The Last of Us was meant to be like, always was meant to be like their big epic, right?
Right.
And they've fallen on their face of recent and had their Last of Us 3 defunded. But we don't know what's going to happen with The Last of Us 3 because by all accounts, they actually got quite a lot of work done on it before Sony pulled the plug.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just going to look up and see what the latest rumors are. But there are rumors that Naughty Dog hasn't given up.
All right, sorry, I'm loading. There's gameplay. There's game music. So that's why I'm waiting. Giving it just a second to load.
However, 2024, Naughty Dog announced sci-fi title Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet, suggesting that The Last of Us 3 is going to be launched later than expected.
That's because nobody wants it.
Yeah, but I think Neil hasn't given up on Last of Us 3. I think they're hoping that Intergalactic will get them over the line and be able to get Last of Us 3 finished.
It might because their games are good.
And look, everybody has agreed that Last of Us 3 is visually spectacular.
Last of Us 2.
No, hold on. No, the leaks of Last of Us 3. They said it
looks I didn't know that there was.
But the story, the leaks kind of lean that they're gone even worse with Abby. And apparently it's also pretty bleak that humanity's dying out and they just given up all hope. And the survivors are trying to find a new sanctuary or something, to get away from the fireflies and the toxic environment, I don't know if it's a search for a cure or they're just giving up on the survivors, or there just doesn't seem to be a very what do we know now that actually definitively defines what The Last of Us 3 is going to be. But it's meant to finish a trilogy. But the original leak is just a showing of Abby playing the guitar. It picks up right at the end of Last of Us 2.
Dang. Whoa, dude almost killed me.
It was meant to be a PlayStation 5 exclusive, but there's rumors that they're waiting for the PlayStation 6.
Dang, hide. Ooh. Getting some cover.
But the guy who, Troy Baker, who played Joel in both games, he went to work with the people with Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. He isn't actually working for Naughty Dog by the looks of it. And of course,
he's a fantastic voice actor.
Yeah.
I just wish that he would do quality work.
Can't pick the jobs, unfortunately. Gotta take what's on the. There aren't that many AAA studios. Take that games that go on to have publicity. Look, I'm not saying Naughty Dog shouldn't make Last of Us 3. I'm just saying if you don't make for a wide enough, if you make for a niche audience, if the audience had certain expectations and this, it's like a AA studio who has to take a gamble on what's going to be popular next month. Naughty Dog had a big budget, a big company behind them. And by all accounts, they were warned not to kill off Joel, that he was their moneymaker. But apparently some people who no longer are at Sony, by the way, wanted to appeal to the Gen Z audience. Now, by all accounts, Gen Z, as you can see by the PlayStation 5 sales, have not taken up on gaming consoles. I'm not saying the Gen Z. I mean, you can find plenty of Gen Z streamers.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, on sale wise, the millennials was the peak for PlayStation with PlayStation 4. And you would also see it by the popularity of games. I'm not saying the audience isn't there. I'm just saying it's not as big. And did you know there were 23 Dune books?
No.
I've only read like half of them. I wasn't very happy with most of them. Actually, I somehow actually didn't know there were 23. So I thought the collection I had was the definitive collection. And I read them all. And it's like, since I've read the last one, I don't want to go back and read the others because they're all prequels. See, when Herbert died, his son took over and inherited the Dune, and the publisher convinced him to use the notes to write more books. But unfortunately, a lot of the notes were prequel notes, and that's what they used originally. And then they just sort of like finished it off and just put it to bed. But then Dune movies started getting made, and they wanted to produce more stuff. Now they don't know what to do. I mean, it's like one of those stories that I think just, it's ended. It's like Marvel. I think Marvel has ended and they don't know it. They're still trying to think. I think Marvel is a company as well. I think.
I'm honestly worried. Like, I'm kind of interested in Avengers, but I don't know how it's gonna do, to be honest.
Can't do about that.
It's just one of those things.
Yeah.
For generations, we grew up with Batman. Batman from the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s were all different Batmans. But everybody accepted change until the 90s. I think in the 90s, they wanted the 80s back. The 90s was the kickoff of the nostalgia period. They just so much wanted to cling to the 80s. And I think that's reflected with the millennials and now with Gen Z trying to hold on to pop culture as it is. Historically, pop culture has always evolved with its roots dating back to 19th century. If you looked at pop culture figures of the 19th century, you just would not believe it. Most of them, really didn't produce much, pop culture of the 19th century, models, singers, classical musicians. But today it's comic books, toys. You can imagine some things they didn't imagine back then and imagine today that still today is evolving. But according to many, pop culture has been used to suppress the masses, to basically take folk culture, spin it into a commercial product, and basically water everything down into homogeneity. And that pop culture hasn't been defined by the masses, but by the media for such a long time. Where in recent times, as you've seen with the collapse of franchises, that pop culture more and more is being defined by the customer through toy purchases. And that games and movies are nothing more than advertising, although games make more money than movies these days. Except for the rare occasion where you get a few multi-billion dollar, studios that make a few big hits. I mean, Disney peaked with 10, billion-dollar movies. The problem is they always expect growth. And unfortunately, they cannot please all the people all the time. You just get a perfect storm where they produce a run of original works, but then they produce a run of sequels, which... So that's what people don't understand. Pop culture has become mass culture with a plus sign, mostly driven by an army of products popularized by the media, reflected by social trends. And those social trends only come from how well the public responds to the marketing. But over the time, they've so dumbed down pop culture and so homogenized it and turned it into... And in the process, they've made everything the lowest common denominator. There's nowhere down to go. They can't make it any more childish. Let's hope not. Or any more lowbrow. No. Please don't be any. Be as wide as an ocean in your characters, but each character is only deep as a puddle.
Right.
Like Batman, he's got a great cast of villains, right? But what does Batman do more than... Does Batman do anything other than beat him up? Has he ever reformed anybody? Has he ever saved anybody other than his girlfriend?
I don't know.
Well, that's the problem, isn't it? Batman's not a very deep character. But in the 80s, that was almost changed. In the 80s, as Batman became more and more popular, they did actually try to expand the Bruce Wayne story. And heck, there was almost an attempt at DC with the Joker to actually make a meaningful, in-depth character out of the Joker.
Yeah, they tried. I mean, I liked the Joker of the movies, but I didn't like the second one. That one sucked.
Yeah, because they took away all the depth and turned him into a cuck for Harley. They took the strength of the character and said, "Nah, bro, you're a chud. We're going to own you. You're not supposed to like him." We didn't like him. We sympathized with him. There's a difference. Tom Phillips just ended up owning himself and cost him and the studio lots of money and basically...
Dang it.
Dang it, they were crossfire.
Yep. There he is.
Hey, Toto, can you actually kill somebody? No? Okay, just asking. Here we go. Get the crossfire. Get out of my way, Toto. Get the cross. There he is.
Get down.
Man,
Look out.
these people aren't killing anybody and you didn't get that guy. All right. What, dude? I want this guy behind the wall.
Oh,
Oh! Oh! Oh, please. All right.
well, all right.
Say hello to my little friend. That should be his entire head just going.
Yeah.
Oh!
We'll see about that.
Hello, where are you? Behind you. Come on, where are you at? It's like, where are they? Eat it.
Hold on. I got to get some health.
Yeah, I know. Can't keep tanking them. All right. Some people do blame the deregulation of TV on Reagan, but it was a long time coming because, unfortunately, it's just the culture. It's not just Reagan, it's the entire culture. Republicans often get the blame for bipartisanship deals, you know, allowing deregulations and mergers and acquisitions to build bigger companies to make sure that the American companies remain American, you know. But what a surprising move in pop culture is the growth of K-pop in China.
What is K-pop?
K-pop is, you know, you've heard of you heard of pop music from the 90s?
Right.
Boy bands?
Yeah.
Well, that's K-pop.
Okay.
but it's Korean only. Korean bands,
okay.
Korean boy bands. There's a few Japanese girl bands, but mostly it's Korean in Korea.
Gotcha.
Chinese youth pay $28 for a live concert ticket, which is a lot of money in China, but still.
Come on.
Could you imagine paying $28 for a concert ticket in the West? Don't think Taylor Swift would be Tay wouldn't be a billionaire. That's the problem, isn't it? You know? But the perception of value, that's what the media does. They try to build up the perception of value to make you pay more. Because if you pay more, the studios make more money. And don't forget, the studios pay news agencies to advertise them. I mean, ABC. The only reason why Disney bought ABC is to basically have free advertising, because Disney did so much advertising that it actually made economic sense to buy ABC when it was cheap.
He's hollering for, I guess, his kids.
What? Holy shit!
Oh, it's a tank. Oh no!
Jump!
Oh no! First it was the helicopter, now it's a tank.
Why would he bring a tank?
You forgot? Don't you remember there was a tank on the train, fool?
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah. Come on,
used the
man. You
tank.
know there was a tank on the train. Come on, Nathan. You're better than that.
Let's go!
You walked past it and said, a tank?
Can't you
Yeah,
get that
that's
door
right.
open?
He's a warlord, not a humanitarian. Doesn't bring food wagons.
Go, Tenzin, get out of the way. Jeez.
Get it there!
No.
Oh!
Shut up. Eat it.
Oh, right in the head.
I have a China Lake. I'm
I know.
cheating the game a little bit.
But yeah, you took it. I mean, I'm just saying, there was a nice headshot.
That was pretty good. Headshot. Oh no. Right in the balls.
The artist behind the Star Wars poster is suffering from Alzheimer's.
That stinks.
Yeah. He did a lot of movie posters, not just Star Wars, but yeah. You may not recognize his name, but you'll recognize his work.
This way!
Tenzin's already in front of me. Like, what am I doing? I'm just yelling this way. No duh. Zing zing. Sorry, buddy. I need to hide here more than you do.
Yeah, get out of the way. Besides, Tenzin, you
Oh,
killed
gosh.
nobody.
I was not hidden. I was not hidden.
Yeah. Russo Brothers. It's called Avengers Doomsday, apparently. The upcoming Avengers, by the way.
Yeah, Doomsday.
Yeah. Apparently, it's the Russo Brothers again.
That's good.
I know things.
Gosh.
Apparently, Dave Filoni is rumored to be the top choice to take over from Kathleen Kennedy, who is not fired, according to Kathleen Kennedy, and Bob Iger is keeping his lips sealed. But nobody wants her dying on the job.
Oh no!
Behind the scenes,
Oh,
the
dang
cast
nabbit.
of- who I'm about to not surprise you. The
Oh,
cast
yeah?
of the View don't like each other.
Who? What?
The cast of the View don't like each other, and they can only agree on one thing.
That bad Trump bad?
No, they all hate Joe Behar more than Trump.
Oh really?
Yeah, like
What
wow,
happened?
that's yeah.
Why do they hate her?
Apparently, she's a 304.
Oh really?
Yeah. Even at her age,
Dang.
she's hitting on young men on the set.
Oh
Even
wow.
checking out men in the audience. Apparently, she's been pretty predatory too with some of the boyfriends or husbands of co-stars. She's apparently quite a unpleasant person to work with anyway.
Nice.
Yeah. Bobby Sherman has stage 4 cancer.
Who's that?
He was a teen idol, I think in the 80s. 60s, sorry. Wow, got it wrong. Apparently he's been a sheriff for in San Benito for like a long time. Yeah. He was a TV and series actor up until the 90s, and then 99 he became a LAPD reserve officer and later became the deputy sheriff of San Benito. And he retired in 2010. But he was a big deal for a lot of women in there, you know. Yeah. Yeah, apparently, though, a lot of the things that Joya Behar calls other co-stars is apparently projection. So I'm surprised not. Just goes to show every accusation.
Oh shit.
Oopsie. Whammy kablammy.
Attention! RPG! RPG!
It's the vet for RPG.
Russia's gift to the world, the RPG. Even
Yeah.
though they didn't invent it. It was actually, I think the Germans, Panzerfaust was first, followed by the American bazooka.
Oh, where'd my China Lake go? I had like 6 rounds.
Oh, no. Did you
Dagnabbit.
accidentally drop it when you swapping weapons?
I don't think so. That's not something you drop.
Oh shit!
I know, on purpose. Unless there was a limit. You didn't go for a transition loading screen, did you?
No, but I did have a bunch of deaths.
Ah,
Come on.
Nice of the tank for you to wait for you to make that jump.
Gosh.
Thanks, tank.
Oh, crap.
No.
No, yes. No. Yes.
Tension, where are you?
Ah, run.
Where the hell did he go? I hit him.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm dead. Dang it. I couldn't react.
My thumbs, they just gave up on me. I'm sorry, Captain. She just can't take any more.
Oh, no. You have to
Life, Jim.
confront these
Numbers
guys
big
because it's like you're right there at the tank. Oh, no. Ah. They sealed it off. Where do I go?
We gotta go around.
I'll hide behind it.
Biggest launch of the year is going to be GTA 6.
What in the world just happened? What just happened?
Just decided to fall.
Dude, that's insane.
There's still this June, I think.
Shot that dude in the face.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people are thinking that, they could save Assassin's Creed if they only did one thing.
How? I guess I'm going out of bounds. I don't know.
Oh, I hate when the games do that, where you can walk in out of bounds.
I'm just auto dead when I come there.
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess they didn't know what to do with it. I guess they didn't test it or something. Or...
Oh. That way. Yeah, I was going out of bounds.
Right.
Tension!
Where the hell did he go?
Please, just keep going forward.
Is he drunk?
No, he's trying to kill you. He's not drunk. He's angry.
Yeah. He's a warlord. Doing warlord things.
Yeah.
Ah, crap.
Are you freaking kidding me?
I don't know where to go. Guess I'll go this way.
That's it. Thank God. Where the hell did you go? Shoot, shit.
Ouchies. 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 Ouchies.
God of War is 20 years old. And they've released an anniversary edition to celebrate.
I wouldn't mind trying to play that game.
You don't see me. Yeah.
I keep getting information about Game Pass, and I need to check that out.
About Sony Game Pass?
Yeah. Dang it, Bobby.
Yeah. The thing is, games on Game Pass can come and go, and
Yeah.
sometimes they only give you a month to play it.
Ah.
Sometimes they give you a discount, but it's digital download only.
Right.
And some of these games are only playable when you're online.
But, I mean, I could still play them. Because, that wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, unless you buy them, they go away. When they go away, I mean, I don't know. Game Pass seems to be very popular with some people and very controversial with others.
Hey, I've got one shot. Let's make this work.
Die. Okay? The same. Sometimes this game's got too much RPG randomness to it, you know?
Yeah.
Is it 3 shots or 6 shots?
I've got one shot with the
RPG.
RPG. So I want to make sure it's a good one.
Engine. Right up its. Oh. Man. How many shots? Now you got to find the other one.
I think I needed to keep going that way.
Dang it, Bobby! I hate this.
Gosh. Jeez.
Touch in the back and you die.
Oh, hey, we got some comments. Hey, Ernie, what's up, man?
Hey, Annie.
How are you, dude? Been a long while.
Yeah. Coffee and gaming time, Ernie. Coffee and gaming time.
Hey, there's another RPG.
There's the other one on the other rooftop.
Yep. I gotta make a break for it. Ready? And go.
Run a gun. And roll and race and get through the door and shoot. Watch out for the second guy. Watch back.
No.
Yep, third guy.
Headed into the racetrack. Nice. At least you're not heading into work. Nerman messaged me this morning and said that he had to work. I was like, that sucks. I don't miss that Saturday shift. No, sir.
I said my Saturday mornings are for gaming.
Yeah, Saturdays are for the boys.
I said for the gaming. Where does it say I work on Saturday?
Well, there it says you work on Saturday.
And the boss gets out a perma marker.
Right here.
You're mine. Boy.
Right here's where it says it.
Yeah.
Well, don't mind if I do. Thank you for the ammunition.
So, I've never watched an episode, but have you heard of the Boondock Saints?
I have heard of it, but I've
Or
never
the
watched it.
Boondocks, yeah. It's a sort of blackwashing of Irish of a Boston Irish show. But anyway, apparently the Boondocks, people think it's just a comedy, but according to some commentators, they sort of woke up and said, "Wait a minute, this is a satire critique of black culture." And the mythology surrounding black characters, and you have two young black kids, both skeptical from different angles of the stories that the elders tell them, about the mythology of black culture, and asking questions like, well, if you had all these heroes, how did you all end up slaves? Yeah. And apparently did not go down well with a lot of people.
No, I doubt it.
Because they want to stick to the no, it's a celebration of blackness.
Ernie, you still listening? I got something to tell you. It's funny. If you're still here, I don't know if you are or not.
Whoa!
Dang.
Yeah, he's here.
Yeah, he's here. So last night we was at the mall, and we was at Christiansburg Mall, and I saw Tim Hunt leaving Ulta Beauty, which is a store for women's. And I almost said, "Hey!" I almost yelled it. I said, "I almost was like Tim," but then I was like, "Nah, better not. I don't want to talk to him." I looked at Brandy and was like, "Man, I miss some of the people from Foot Levelers, but he's not one of them." Oh, I said the name out loud. My bad. Whoops. Oh well. I work there. So what? Good people, except for some of them.
Yeah.
Ernie just said bunch of laughing faces.
Yeah, I see it, Annie. Yeah.
Cover me!
Tenzin, cover me. He hasn't covered you once yet.
You ain't killed shit, 10 Cent.
10 Cent.
It's about what you're worth, isn't it?
Ah, eat it, Tank.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it was funny. He was coming across the thing, and if you were still there, would you? He would be your boss because he has. Oh, thank God, thank God! I told them that would be an instant. That'd be an instant quit.
Yeah, you dodged the bullet.
They took Schaefer. Oh.
They didn't call you. They didn't call you bluff.
So where is Zach? Where is Zach at? I mean, what is Zach doing now?
Hey, no time to argue.
Oh. I know the clicker room was talking about how that they were really worried that he would be their boss. I mean, I guess it makes sense to put him there because, it never makes sense to put him there, but it makes sense to have the supervisor be the same over the line and the side stuff. Oh, wow. Huh.
I have an idea.
Well, I talk to him every once in a while. Just kind of talk, small talk stuff. Most of the time, he doesn't have the line anymore. James. Whoa, James is back. That's awesome. James is cool. But it would make sense though to have the same boss over both areas because it's like always there's always communication issues between the two of them. James, man, I miss James. James was cool. Hold on. I'm hanging.
Surprise!
I hate these missions.
Uh-oh, I gotta get
get off this thing.
Ah, I died.
These are
Now James has 5 leads and 3 supervisors. Oh, wow. That's crazy. So is James... What? How does James have...
Good. Up. See what you made me do?
So, oh, Jimmy, okay. Wait, hold up. Let's see. Yeah, not a lot anymore. James has what Tim used to have. Now Jimmy has 5 leads and 3 supervisors. So wait, who's the supervisor now? Like, I guess James, Tim, and Zach? Huh. That's interesting. Jimmy has 5 leads and 3. Okay. That's interesting. Wow. Why did they have to bring another supervisor in? That's too much. That is insane, dude. Everybody gotta have a job over there.
I gotta find another truck.
You get a job, and you get a job, and everybody got jobs. Ah, I died. Poo nanny. I was too busy laughing. I do like them guys. Daggone, man, that's a lot of supervisors for it.
Black smoke. That's not good. Yes. This one's on fire.
Ah, I jumped off the edge. Oh no. Wrong direction, Nate, you idiot.
I see him. You're dead, Nate.
How many shots to the face can you handle?
That's not good. That was close. I gotta find another truck.
I did find another truck.
No, it's on fire.
Yay. Go up, you idiot.
Damn, this one's on fire. Yeah! Now we're talking.
Days Gone is getting remastered.
Elena, this way!
Nate, get these guys off me!
I'm trying.
Got it!
Oh, come on, Nate!
Thank you!
Nice work.
Ho-ho!
I really like having infinite grenade launchers.
Oh yeah.
We got company!
Ouchies. Oh, am I trying to lick?
Oh,
Oh,
Legend of
no.
Zelda's getting a live action movie.
You okay back there?
Yeah, there's the lead car. Gun it!
Hold on!
I only died like 4 times.
That's right, you bastards! We got you now! Oh, crap!
Oh no! RPG! And she drives off the cliff. This is the second game we've gone off, or the second time we've gone off a cliff. Same game. Oh no!
There's a cliff over there. Oh no!
Oh no!
I'm walking past the cliff. Oh no!
Poor
oh, wait
Lena,
a minute.
she
No,
died.
what?
How did she get out of the truck, dude? She should have been dead. D-E-D, dead.
Just like old times, huh?
Just like old
You could
times.
say that. So now what?
So now what? Now we jump through another maze of things and do stuff.
We head to the creepy old monastery.
But I'm gonna go get some coffee. I'll be right back.
Sweet.
I'm out of coffee. I'll be right
Oh, yeah. So we're getting a lot of games. I think a massive bombardment of games. And I think as we get closer to the GTA 6 release, I think there's going to be less and less attention on Space Marines 2 and the new Call of Duty, and more attention on GTA 6. GTA 6 expected to be $1 billion game. Well, over time, because GTA 5 is already $1 billion game, but definitely a lot of people are going to be lining up soon to find out exactly when you can pre-order and all this stuff. So Rockstar's not in trouble. I think they're pretty much still on a winning formula. But of course, time will tell whether or not the larger game will hold up. Because apparently a lot of people are getting tired of the busy work, but not the GTA fans. So I think the audience they have is the audience they've got. And I think other people just can't. I think that's why a lot of other games aren't succeeding, is because so many are on that path of, well, I've decided this is the game I'm going to play for the rest of my life, or until I get bored. And so far, it's like Call of Duty. Call of Duty fans, they're not giving up on Call of Duty. It's just, and I think Monster Hunter has proven that only now and again you can get the audience to shift. Like the Assassin's Creed fans are not big, and that's why you're seeing Cope from Ubisoft saying, we got 2 million players, not 2 million sales. Because I think a lot of Ubisoft fangirls, they subscribe to Ubisoft, play the games on Ubisoft Connect or whatever it is, and then they move on. Game of the month, that sort of thing. I think Ubisoft gave themselves a serious kick. They made several key mistakes. And for a decade, people have been saying Ubisoft is dying, that Assassin's Creed sales are falling. Now, I'm not an expert on mass appeal, but I pretty much know that if you have a big product with a big media release and social media feedback is telling you they don't like this character or that character, or the game's too long or the game's too short, it's very hard to know where you're at with the game. But as far as I know, the best thing you could do with a video game is to absolutely make sure you don't have a buggy release, and that you don't make it bigger than your last release unless there's an absolute clear message that the game is too short. And if the game's too long, you can actually patch out and say, right, well you don't have to play. You should always make sure that the optional side content is optional. And you shouldn't be patching out the game and then putting it on sale within a month. And of course, Ubisoft, like EA, love them in-game stores. And I think for a while, because they were laughing all the way to the bank with Assassin's Creed, they didn't care about public opinion. And because public opinion is slow to react, that's why it's taken them a decade. And if just finally people have said, right, you're not listening to us. We're not going to support you anymore. And that's where we're at. Now, of course, I think also a lot of it has to do with the internal sabotage from employees and thinking that chasing the big audience, we've got to pander to China. It's just crazy. I mean, you look back 20 years and you see the big games back then, and you see that none of them, very few of them, have survived.
Yep.
So for Assassin's Creed, Call of Duty, and GTA to survive, they're the anomalies, not the norms. But unfortunately,
No.
it's like
Oh no. Sorry.
You ready for this?
Ubisoft to their audience. Because there was a time people wanted more out of Ubisoft than just Assassin's Creed. But I don't think, I know they've called time and time again to stop painting things with a yellow path. But seriously, a lot of people, that should be optional.
Quietly now. Come on.
I think that's one agreeable thing. Stop painting the path unless you turn it on.
Talking about the mountains. Really?
Come on.
Particularly big open world games, don't put yellow paint on the path. Just make the path obvious.
Naughty Dog is famous for putting yellow paint everywhere.
Yeah, but it's a thing that other companies are doing as a trend, and a lot of people saying stop doing it.
Yeah, because they got to show you the path.
Yeah, or the header marker, but copying this. What they're saying is Ubisoft shouldn't be copying trends by Naughty Dog. You're not going to get the Naughty Dog audience.
What was that?
Just because you put in a yellow path marker.
What was it? Come to the edge. Find out.
Do they actually understand that people are a fan of multiple things? Or they just expect to absorb all fandoms?
I don't know. I'm not too sure.
I mean, chasing the trends just seems to be something companies do all the time now. Oh, so-and-so made a witch movie and it made a bit of money. And all of a sudden there's 20 movies and TV shows with witches in them.
Yep.
And they admitted that the producers with Star Wars Acolyte, that they sat around and actually wondered what was trending. And Kathleen Kennedy was pushing witches. So it was not about Star Wars whatsoever. Star Wars was the last thing on their mind when they made the Acolyte. Now, I wouldn't have been upset if they introduced witchcraft to Star Wars, if it wasn't like the Jedi are bad, or if they painted these witches as the bad guys, or they, or as a separate faction, a new faction.
He's alive.
Haha. I am. I am. Time to eat it.
But I mean, it's not like George Lucas actually painted this Jedi as this brilliant organization. No, it was.
I'm the man.
They failed to adhere to their own doctrine. They made exemptions for Anakin. They made excuses for Anakin. They destroyed themselves by not standing up to Anakin.
You have done this to yourself, Anakin.
Remember, everybody, those kids died for your entertainment.
All the younglings.
Yeah.
They died so we could enjoy it.
And remember, all those Jedi died for just so you could have Darth Vader.
They haven't seen us yet.
And then Jedi Survivor and Jedi Survivor 2 and 3. And then how many Jedi have survived now? More than the original 66 they intended. That's what Order 66 was, by the way. There were 66 Jedi marked for death.
Oh, nice.
Well, there were only 60. Apparently, there were only 66 Jedi. That's the rumor. They were actually going to have a TV show with 66 different. George had a lot of things planned, some of which he won't admit to publicly. That apparently recently Disney threw in the shredder. I think that's where you're going. So where you going?
No, I did.
No.
I'm not going that way.
I'm sorry, I just can't remember. Is it that sidewall? Just
I thought there was something else.
yeah.
Because I don't think we go in guns blazing just yet. I think there's another way up.
Yeah.
But I kind of want this because I can do some stealth stuff. Well, I guess not.
This is where you came in, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or is this just the? So I hate when they mix up side content with main content. Yeah, that's the path. You got two options.
He said, "Bah."
It would make sense if they did bring back George to basically reset Star Wars and have Filoni produce a Star Wars series that going forward with new Jedi, new challenges to face, rather than try to reboot Star Wars. The best way to kill a convoluted mess is to take the acolyte and all those things and just kill them off. Basically, go, yep, she's dead now.
Yeah, she died.
Yeah.
She is DED, dead.
Or she's the bad guy, and you only get a small scene where basically the Jedi.
Here they come.
Oh no! Eat my lunch, you turd. Lily liver turd liquor.
You know,
Hide, Nate. Get into the ow. Ouchies. Ouchies.
See, the problem is the Jedi never seem to learn from their mistakes, which means as a faction, they're always doomed. Same with the Sith. And I think back in more simpler times, if Star Wars was actually a... Because remember, when George created Star Wars, it was a one-hit wonder. Until him and his writing team... Yeah, that's the problem. People don't understand that Star Wars is a convoluted mess simply because George didn't originally want to do it. You know, he wanted to make a series of. He had all these different movies planned. They weren't all Star Wars movies. There was a Star Wars movie. That's why. But he pitched and pitched and pitched, and because he pitched so many different variations of stories. Like I said, the rumor is that he was told, yeah, we'll go with 4. You know what I mean? And he took that as 4 movies, not episode 4. And he went over budget, shot a lot of stuff.
Here they come.
Over the years, the stories about the first showing of Star Wars was
Crud biscuits.
changed. It's like when I saw the original interviews with George Lucas, he was talking about the Jedi as if they were monks going around helping people, and we saw none of that. You know, that would have been a cool story, except we already had that with David Carradine. I think over the years, people have given George a lot of
blasted
shotgun
to the face.
shotgun.
Dag nabbit.
You know what I mean? Over the years, people have given George a lot of free passes. You know what I mean? No matter how many times the guy's contradicted himself or ripped other people off, people just go around blind saying, hear no evil, see no evil. George is the bestest.
Oh, no.
George is the bestest ever, but. But George has always done his best work when there's somebody there to say no to him. My guess is that's why he left the company to Kathleen Kennedy. He felt that she had the strong influence over him, and that was the best, and that was the best for it. But that's the problem, isn't
what
it?
are you doing, idiot?
She had influence over him, but he never took into consideration, has she got anybody to rein her in?
Nope.
Because Filoni turned out to be a yes man. Disney. You know, stupid deal. Creative freedom. Creative freedom money works is when you're dealing with creatives.
Machine gun over there.
Kathleen Kennedy is not a creative. She's a producer. But she doesn't know how to create the content. I mean, do you really trust her taste? She thinks she's good enough to be a chorus girl, okay? Have you seen her face?
A time or two.
But do you remember? But I mean, if it wasn't for the fact that they had to cut the chorus girl scene out of Indiana Jones 2 because of it. Was it 2 or 3 now? Who cares? She inserted herself into a movie, and it was like, oh, cut! And they really missed golden opportunity with time and time again, simply because of their ego and wanting to change to fit the modern audience, which again is a figment of their university indoctrinated imagination. They don't, with Indiana Jones, they don't want the modern audience. They want 1930s pop culture. That's what the appeal of Indiana Jones was. Are you going out of bounds? Don't be going out of bounds.
No.
I know.
Headshot. tap, rappy tap tap.
I'm AT&T. I'm reaching out and touching somebody. Boom. Hedge. Oh, what? Oh, you blew his helmet off.
Dang it.
Oh, all right. So 2 shots takes off the helmet.
Well, yeah, one shot to the head takes off the helmet, and another shot to the head takes the head.
Sometimes. There we go.
I need some weaponry. I do not have weaponry.
You're dead.
Nope, you are. Ouchies, 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 ouchies.
Give me. Where's the? I got rifle, but where's the handgun?
I'll take a
No, not the
pistol.
shotgun. All right.
I've got nowhere back here to go.
No, you have to. You can't go around him. You have to go through him.
No.
Come here while I run you through with this bullet. Once or twice.
Gosh.
Okay.
Oh, there's a big criticism of Assassin's Creed Shadows that people don't understand. Yes, in Assassin's Creed Shadows, there's a bug that when you go prone, you're often invincible. Slightly, you just take so little damage that it's ludicrous. But if you go prone on a roof, you're only invisible on certain game modes by default. You can actually turn off that.
Keep going. Go.
It's really weird. I've seen some of the videos where people scramble across rooftops and they're totally invisible. They scramble all the way in, jump down and assassinate the main target without having to go through all 100 of his bodyguards or whatever. Because they can't see you or hear you on a terracotta roof, apparently. But you can turn that off by increasing the detection. You make the game hard. If the game's too easy, just turn up the difficulty. But there are deliberately secret routes in the game. There are easiness that you can tear through. But if it's too easy, then don't do it. All right? That's that simple. Or, what are you're upset that your murder simulator is too easy? Oh, I'm sorry. You're an assassin. That's what assassins do. They don't melee. They kill they basically specialize in one-shot kills, so they don't have to fight somebody. I think
Perfect.
I think we're getting to the point of criticism with Assassin's Creed where people are just trying to find new ways to criticize it to milk the audience for rage bait.
Yeah.
And I think they've left out a lot of facts. But yes, Assassin's Creed have always had hidden paths. They've always had easy modes.
You go first.
Okay.
Oh.
They've always been a one-shot kill game.
That's close.
I think the problem is when Assassin's Creed Valhalla, a lot of people played it melee, and they didn't go for all the superpowers.
Looks like that beam's the only way across.
I think I see a rope.
Or just
down there.
didn't care.
Okay, sit tight. I'll go down there and throw it up to you.
You know what I mean? They didn't care about stealth, walking up and backstabbing, They played the game like this, melee, where they do the least damage. I mean, if you had the option of being able to walk up behind a lot of these guys and basically one-shot them, you would.
Shit. But
then eventually people with Assassins, It'll be more like Assassin's Creed, but I'm just saying, eventually people would
Here's the rope.
be bored because there's no challenge.
Catch.
Got it.
Let me just scream, got it.
Let me just tell everybody in
We're
this
right here.
area surrounded by enemies, we're here.
Follow me.
Oh no, this is video game logic where sound only goes where you want it to go when you want it to go.
Yeah.
Because there's no echo in the mountains, right? It's not like there's people actively hunting you,
Yeah.
because they only actively hunt you when you catch up with them. All the people you left behind go, no, we're right now. We're going to chill now.
I can't do this on my own.
I know there's very few places where you can actually leave people alive and go around them.
I got you.
With a gun in his hand, he catches her.
Well, you know, because like he can.
Because Nate's the man.
Because Nate is the one-armed champion of hanging off a cliff.
Right?
Man, we'll push it. That's it.
Whew. Hey, we can climb up this thing now.
Hey, we can climb up this
Come
thing
on.
No.
Wheel.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Be careful. God knows how old these boards are.
Yet they haven't collapsed under your weight yet.
Hey, I
Yeah.
found a rope.
Hey, I found a rope. Wheel.
Look. Up there.
Wish I had a China Lake. I'd just in the game right now.
Yeah.
Wha-bam.
Shaver into that tower.
There's actually, this reminds me of a game. I forget which one it is, but halfway through the game, you can actually see the bad guy for the first time, and you got a sniper rifle.
Yeah.
And a lot of people actually don't take the shot.
It's silly.
I know, right?
It's locked. This
It's locked.
thousands of year old
There's no way
wood
we'll
is
get through
locked.
here.
Okay. I'll try to find another
And
way.
how did people get through?
You sit
Because
tight.
they locked it. They
All
went
right,
through
just
it and
try to
locked
be
it.
subtle. We don't want to attract any unnecessary attention.
Says the person. Just
Yeah, just hollered, we have the rope.
That's it. Yeah, I know. People who went through locked the
I
door behind
caught
them.
the
Isn't that
rope.
considerate of them?
Yeah.
They locked the door. Oh no. How are we going to get through? He locked the door. This. It's not like he hasn't got any guns.
Climbing puzzle.
It's not like he's the parkour champion who couldn't go around a locked door in a ruined building.
Yeah. My name's Nathan Drake, and I'm the parkour champion. Parkour hardcore.
I mean, this guy's. I mean, I know people talk a lot about the parkour on Assassin's Creed, but from what I've seen, this game is the best parkour.
Yeah. Dude just did a 90-degree rotation. Like, he's the parkour champion.
Yeah. See you do that, Assassin's Creed. Look, see you and your prone on a terracotta roof.
Oh,
Mate
no.
laughs at you and
Nate,
goes
what
in,
happened? Dagnabbit.
Yeah. Nate
Like
laughs at you.
watch. Nate's gonna do like a 90-degree like shift around. Like physics don't work that way, Nate.
It's called gravity.
Yeah.
She's a bitch. She don't like you. She drags you down every time.
Yeah.
Sorry, folks. It's not centrifuge that keeps us glued to the planet. It is sheer physical mass of the planet. Mass determines force of attraction.
Stay alert.
And why don't we get pulled off by centrifuge? Because despite the huge speed we're actually rotating at, it's infinitesimal on a galactic scale.
Hey, you can't be in here.
Because again, centrifuge actually reduces the effect of gravity, not increases it.
Go on out here. Just go, please. Love you. Okay.
Hey, just after we left the war room, I had, you know, you get the news screen on all the browsers. There was a huge discovery on NASA, on the NASA site. They believe to have found the first planet to show fluctuating variable levels of carbon dioxide.
Really?
Which, if confirmed, along with, could actually be the first indications of life beyond Earth, other than the bacteria on Mars, which is as old as bacteria on Earth.
Huh? Good morning. Hey, baby. Love you.
And if the people who think George Lucas didn't have stories or plans for Star Wars, they forget all the Star Wars games of the 90s. And quite frankly, if everything from, including, I know it's a popular movie though, Rogue One, were decanonized, I don't think people would care or cry. I think if a lot of Star Wars content was decanonized and they went forward with a bunch of new TV shows and series based on the actual video games and Kyle Katarn and Mara Jade, I don't think anybody would cry for the. Heck, if George came out and says, you know, redo the Clone Wars with the original scripts, but then again, how much of that was cope and how much that was wishful thinking? And really,
I see them.
I do. A lot of people say, where's the war in Star Wars? Where's the actual, you know, all they care about is the Sith and the Jedi conflict. You know, not the galactic politics part. So, but the Clone Wars, I mean, the galactic politics was meant to be the backdrop, not the main story.
Oh my God! Oh!
But George did originally say people wanted context, and that's what grew the story from, you know, from the original script into a series. All right. Then, you know, don't give us references to better stories along the way.
I don't think so.
I think people would have seen Anakin's fall more hard if I mean, I understand Anakin fell because he was too emotional.
Incoming!
He said stupid things like, I hate sand, because he didn't know what else to say. He didn't have that personal experience of dealing with people.
Ouch.
Oh,
So much for subtle.
Sounds like the RPG.
I don't entirely blame George, because they all wanted to. Movies do better than TV series, but Star Wars is a long story, and it would do better as a TV series. It's like a lot of movies and sequels. If you start making too many sequels, it's better off as a TV series. I mean, anime has shown us you can make a series and movies and lots of media.
Clear out!
And that's what Star Wars wants to be, but it just doesn't have a center right now. And that center should have been the conflict between
We'll see about that.
the Jedi and the Sith, not the rise and fall of the Galactic Empire. Because all people care about now is the rebels versus, the rebels. They want the rebels, man. They want their rebellion. You can't have the rebellion if you keep winning. They got to keep losing again. I mean, don't you feel like Star Wars should have been a trilogy and done sometimes? That the prequels don't matter and the sequels are... We've seen this already.
Oh, shit. Incoming!
He's like one man on a mission. One man alone, betrayed by his country. He's like, you were not betrayed. What are you talking about?
Oh.
Do you believe I will take that? Thank you. Oh, do you believe I will?
The Pantera, built in the 1970s, is the 27th fastest car in the world.
Oh no!
Grenade!
Oh, almost rolled off.
That was the game plan.
Come on, Nate. You can hold
Good
on
shot.
one-handed and shoot. Yay.
You're dead, Drake! Bring it on!
I am dead. I don't know where I am dead from, but I'm dead. Oh, there. Yep.
Oh,
There I am dead.
wow, the prediction because you had no cover.
Nate!
Well, thank you for that. I do appreciate it. I'm gonna go this way now and go back across the bridge, and I'll wait for you guys there.
All right, what's this?
Nice.
Joe Rogan apparently says that he'll never return to Canada, even for a USC event. That he'd rather visit Russia than Canada. I I won't be going to Canada anymore. I'd rather go to Russia, said on the Rogan said on the podcast. He said the Canadian government is terrible and the Canadian people are awesome. The tension between the two countries and the trade war, laughing off the idea of Canada becoming the 51st state. It's never going to happen. So crazy. But he asked them to. He didn't say, but, Governor Trudeau was, a dig, I think Joe Rogan gets it. Things that you just can't take seriously, and you can't take Canada and its government serious, except as a threat.
What in the world? How did you get that shot off?
I mean, Joe Rogan does have FU money, so he can afford integrity and not to go to every UFC event.
Incoming!
Oh, good catch there, Nate. Yeah, you did real good.
Parkour Superman.
Damn it!
I think you're dead there, buddy.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying.
Oh, no!
It's easy for Joe Rogan to say, I'm not going to Canada for a UFC event.
Elena, come on. I'll boost you up. Watch yourself up there.
No, they're only going to shoot at you.
All right, here.
They'll shoot her.
Come on.
No, they want you alive, Elena.
Yeah, they need you. They want to do fun things.
Yeah, they want to show you how friendly they are. Which is homophobic. Some of the, at least, there should be at least one person who wants to have fun with Nate.
Yeah, that's not fair.
Yeah, it's not fair. There should be.
Eat some of that. That's your neck.
I broke your face.
See what I mean? That's Assassin's Creed. I run shot at him. Why is people complaining Assassin's Creed's too easy? Well, because this is a better Assassin's Creed than Assassin's Creed. That's why they're so upset.
We've got to get across that bridge.
We can't go out there now. Those snipers will cut us to pieces.
Hey, I think there's a sniper rifle up there.
Hey, I think there's a sniper rifle up there. Oh my goodness. Let's go up there and get a sniper rifle.
With her
You want to shoot him in the face.
How did she see it?
She didn't. She's just special.
We know she's special. Derp. Whoa! All right. Where are you? All right, the middle room, though. Oh!
Lord have mercy.
Okay, that part. Like, whoa! That's a takedown. A scope rifle, but you don't have scope shooting. Great.
Right?
Uh-oh, they're crossing the bridge.
Yeah, but if I poke my head up to shoot them, now I have to swap rifles.
Nope. I got one more.
Take cover!
Dang it.
Whoa!
Dang it.
That's the last of them.
Let's get across that bridge.
Let's get across that bridge. I'm gonna cross that bridge.
When I get there, I'm going to cross that bridge. I ain't going to look back.
Go. Oh, look at them all piled up there.
There they are.
There they are. Lazarevich ought to just wave.
We don't have much time. We're gonna hurt.
Come on!
And there she goes.
But
Right behind
Lazarevich over there. Where's my sniper rifle when you need it?
Keep going! Oh boy.
Ouchies.
Nate! You still down there?
Yes, I really enjoy climbing things.
Come on. There you go. Grab my hand. Okay.
Hooey!
Pull me up.
Pull me up.
I'm never crossing the bridge with you again.
Deal.
All right, let's get these doors open.
Okay.
All right, let's get killed a whole bunch of times because there's a lot of heavy artillery men in here. A whole lot.
Whew.
No, they didn't expect you to die. Like they wouldn't give you checkpoints.
Be careful.
Right behind you.
Checkpoints.
We're getting close.
We're getting close. Whoa.
Get back.
Wowzers.
There's Lazarevich. Stand up. Stay alert.
Stand guard. Stay alert.
Schaefer.
I don't know. They must be holding him up there.
Courtyard scene. All right, what am I gonna do? Ooh, I see a channel lake. I just gotta get to it.
Mine.
Well, you know I'm
Hey,
gonna...
Lazarevich, catch!
Nate!
Ow, poo. Yeah, Liz.
How's that feel?
How's it taste?
Oh.
How's it taste, mother liquor?
Oh, shit.
Haha. Eat it.
Punk. Whoa! Come on. Oh, man.
Where am I? Where's this dude at?
No, there's more than one. Got to be a more than one.
Always
Yeah,
get into this crap.
there. He's up there. And there's another guy over there.
Grenade!
And you got to recover from this.
Oh my gosh,
he
dude.
got you in the
They're
back.
just coming from everywhere. I gotta pee.
Yeah.
I
I know, right? There was one, then there was two, then there was three. It's like they're spawning. Oh, Keir Starmer's chief of spin has quit after communications chief. Yeah. So Keir Starmer's chief of communications has quit. Or forced out. What else is going on? Not really. It's a slow start to the day, I tell you.
What?
Keir Starmer's communications chief quit, but that's the only major news. I mean, there's a lot more going on in the world. But there's just but the news is so focused on celebrities, it's ridiculous. Or workplace trends. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like 25 hairstyles. It's like, who cares? Well, 25 Marvel characters that deserve their own movies. Like, no. Not unless they're making one movie a year and put multiple studio effort.
Oh my gosh. How am I getting shot by this dude in cover?
Oh.
I told you, we're going to get shot a whole bunch.
But at least the game should... yeah. Huge earthquake in Myanmar.
I saw that, dude. A building collapsed.
Well, actually, it's now over 1,000 people have died.
Oh, man, dude, that's sad.
That's, yeah.
Look out!
Yeah, huge building collapse. Lots of people died, but more buildings have collapsed since, and the death toll has risen.
Grenade!
Ecuador is calling on help from the US to deal with gangs.
Incoming!
Laying the ground, Ecuador is laying the ground for US forces to arrive according to plans obtained by CNN with leaks that says that the President Donald Trump will help them battle powerful gangs in the country that was once known as the Island of Peace. President Daniel Noboa has made it no secret his desire to have foreign troops on the ground to help deal with the gangs who have unleashed terror across his country. Of course, he's talking about Venezuelans who have basically turned South America into a hellhole, spreading their with their crime wave. But it's not just Venezuela. It's an unholy alliance of Colombians, Cubans, and Mexicans who took over Venezuela. With a few locals as frontmen.
Gotcha.
Clear out! Keep them in your sight!
Gosh. It's actually more a matter of luck than skill sometimes that they don't shoot you all at once.
Right.
Because in most scenarios, them having the high ground like that just should be able to contain that and control that entire entryway, and nothing gets through.
Well, it's because they're re-rees. I was gonna say the whole word, but I didn't.
Well, I think after 10 minutes you can say it. It's the WH word that you can't say.
What?
Gets them upset.
WH
304.
word. Oh, yeah. They don't like that one.
Yeah, they don't like that one. They don't like the WH, but they don't mind 304. And apparently a lot of people have gotten away with saying retarded. So, which is weird.
Well, that's a medical condition.
Well, it's actually a proper term for they hold themselves back.
Hey,
Something that's held back.
Adam popped in and then apparently dropped out.
I'll get it.
Okay.
Do you drop out?
He might come back in. He'll probably try to come back in.
Someone's looking right. His connection's faulty or he doesn't have enough speed.
He might, yeah. I'm sure he'll pop back in.
All right, just like the fire escape.
Okay.
Actually, didn't Adam? Yeah, Adam noted that a lot of people have been. Yeah, it's a proper term. It's,
Yeah.
No.
Oh no.
I didn't mean literally.
They're literally holding themselves back by ideology, because they won't consider the option that they're wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Oh. Ow. You hanging in there?
Yeah, cute.
All right. There you go.
Look at her being parkour champ.
Yeah.
We're getting closer.
Okay.
There was one of them beast things.
All right. Keep your head down.
Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan have stopped fighting after years of border disputes. They've signed a border agreement, putting an end to decades of disputes and conflict.
Launch them out.
Oh no. What will the media do? Peace is breaking out.
That idiot threw a grenade and it bounced off something and hit him.
You can't run forever.
I'm not running. Whoa! He survived? How did that happen?
Incoming!
Got him. Blown against the wall and smashed him, yeah.
The other guy did it too.
Yeah.
I got you. Come get
You never had nothing. I give him the tickles.
Oh
Tingles.
no. The climate change people are upset. Because
Oh no.
Guess what? Trending topic. People have asked the question, well, if they got COVID wrong, could they be wrong about climate change?
I bet they
Well,
are.
you think? You think if they're going to be
Wow.
where do you think they learnt to lie? They didn't start with COVID. They started with other lies. They got away with lying for so long.
Come on, follow me.
Come on, follow me. Follow me, follow me, follow me.
Oh,
Up there. That must be where they're holding Schaefer.
Uh-oh.
Ah, crap.
Oh, democracy in Turkey. They arrested a Swedish journalist for insulting the president. Democracy, right?
Give him some democracy.
Yeah. Well, they were bloody. Oh yeah, that's right. Yesterday they
He democratized himself.
they found the first new Egyptian tomb in ages. This one is 3,600 years old.
I gave him a bit of democracy. We're liberating.
Yeah, liberate. We're spreading democracy.
We'll see about that.
Take my democracy.
Oh, they're talking
Well, I'm
about
gonna give him
excellent
some.
timing.
I'm gonna give him some democracy. We are liberating.
Liberate.
Oh no! Don't do it! Don't do it! Ah, blast! He couldn't take my democracy. Oh, the democracy!
Love of God.
Take that democracy! Oh, he's gonna get this democracy. He gonna get it.
Stay low.
Take that democracy. Oh no! I got killed. I was too busy giving out my democracy that I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. To the fact that authoritarians are out there spreading authoritarianism.
Eat that. That ricocheted off the wall.
Hit him. That one is. I know it's meant to be simulating a trajectory, but
You're dead.
nope.
Incoming. Incoming. They're over there.
No, Elena. My woman.
You know how Hollywood Cope. You want some Hollywood Cope?
That sounded like you said Coke.
I didn't. But anyway, speaking of Coke, Hollywood is justifying remakes by saying, but what about Scarface?
Run.
The 1983 Scarface
Nate.
featuring Al Pacino and Michelle Pfeiffer was undoubtedly one of the most iconic crime movies of all time and inspired GTA. Correct?
Yeah.
So much so that they had Vice City. But most people don't know this. It's a remake of a 1932 movie of the same name, with pretty much the same characters and basic plot points. So, damn it. And it's not the only remake that actually succeeded where its predecessors failed or have been long forgotten. But that's the thing. I think when you do a remake, it's got to be it's got to be better than the original. The Departed is a remake of a Hong Kong film, Internal Affairs. Again, the only reason why they got away with it is because Internal Affairs wasn't known at the time. The Thing, John Carpenter's movie of all time, despite its impressive special effects, it's not original. It's a remake of 1951's A Thing from Another World. Again, The Birdcage with Nathan Lane and Robin Williams is actually a remake of a French-Italian film. I remember them being called out for not giving the original film credit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And it's not the only time that Americans have remade French films and not giving them credit. Stephen King's The It was remade several times, each remake doing better than the predecessor. Heat, Michael Mann's movie Heat, is a remake of LA Takedown. Ironically, it's a remake of his own movie. The original was so original, however, was a low budget and was, yeah. True Lies is a remake. It was a remake of a French film that never got a American release. War of the Worlds, yeah, that's been remade several times, each one doing better. Not all remakes have succeeded, though. But however, 1969's True Grit is one of the most prominent Western films of all time, a John Wayne movie. However, the Coen brothers breathed new life into it with a 2010 remake that actually succeeded far better than the original.
It's
Again,
We're here.
You are right.
About what?
Everything you touch does turn to shit.
But
Let me get you out of here.
Will, speaking of the Acolyte,
What do we do?
Did you find?
guess what? It's one of the top 17 flops of all time.
Yes.
If they had found the stone, it would have changed the course of history.
Easy, easy.
He took the dagger.
I know.
He's gone to the tower. You have to stop it.
Try not to move.
You have to stop him.
This monastery hides the secret path to Shambhala. You must get the dagger back, find the secret path, and destroy the stone before he gets his hands on it. Drake, you have to believe.
Schaefer.
Marvel's Inhumans, The Acolyte is number 2. Guess what the number 1 TV flop is?
We can't just leave him.
What choice do we have? You heard him.
For cost and viewership.
Oh, this really could be true.
I don't know.
Secret Invasion. Marvel's Secret Invasion is #1 flop of the modern era. You can't compare it to past audiences. Because there's a lot of TV shows in the past that were financially successful, because TV audiences were much smaller and their revenue was much bigger,
Figure out how to get that dagger back.
per capita.
Yeah, all right. Just keep your head down.
Which makes it fair enough. Disney's...
Yeah.
That's why Disney has got so many flops, is because they're a small audience, with a big budget. You can't have Netflix budgets when you're...
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Dang it.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Disney's putting Netflix level of budgets into productions when they don't have Netflix audience.
Okay. There's the tower.
I definitely don't want to use that.
Here's the dumbest story of all time. Why do the rich keep getting richer? Let's see. Because they're not dumbasses. Well, those who keep getting richer are not dumbasses who are chasing mythical audiences. They're identifying large markets and putting the product to those markets. That's why they keep getting richer. Elon Musk built one of the world's most powerful supercomputers, and he did it in only 19 days. It's not for the likes of you and I with $5,000 membership fees,
I kill you.
Yeah. I mean, to say, Monster Hunter Wilds is a success. I don't know why they're trying to compare it to Assassin's Creed. Say, well, Assassin's Creed should be too. I get it. Monster Hunter Wilds and Assassin's Creed both open to high audience desire. They are franchises with a large customer base, potentially. They both released at times when there was very little competition. But I think the problem is Assassin's Creed, I don't see or recall Monster Hunter or any of the devs coming out and calling us a bunch of crybabies.
Yeah, hey, the tree that's right here, that's the pathway to Shambhala.
Oh, yeah, remember. That's Shambhala. Yeah, you're getting close to Shambhala.
Yeah. I still gotta go to the tower, which I think is a good saving point. I've got some outside stuff to do before the rain comes, so I think I'm gonna go on ahead and roll. It's been fun. I've got too much stuff to do, but let's
Welcome
see.
to the real world.
Yeah, real world stuff. I'm gonna save the game before I do anything, so that way I don't mess up nothing.
Yeah, because we've had so many power drops.
Yeah, for real.
The last thing you want to come in is come in an hour early and turn on the stuff just so you do all the recovery.
Yeah, that's what yeah. But anyway, so thanks for coming, everybody. I appreciate everybody being here. Ernie's in the chat.
Yeah,
There was a
thank
few.
you.
Adam popped in for just a second, but I guess he's having issues.
He dropped out.
David,
Yeah.
thanks for being here, man. Everybody
yeah.
go buy David's book. His links and everything are down below in the description. We will be back Friday night at 9 p.m. and next Saturday as usual. So you guys have a great day. Take care and buy David's book. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Good day, sir.
Later, dudes.
Good night, Jim Bob.
Hell, I got to go.
Peace out.
Burn in hell, New World Order. Fuck you. You, New World Order. Fuck you, Bill Gates.
I love you.
You gotta do better than that.
I love you.